everyone. We are back outside, round 2, to work on sort of our little project that we have in front of the barn. Yesterday, Friday, when I was at work, Rob and Connor were able to start tamping down the gravel. They got that done. They started putting down some of that recycled asphalt, and we started tamping it last night. It's not coming out quite as well as we had hoped it would, so we're going to continue working on it today, see if we can't get a little bit more level than we had last night, hopefully with just spreading a little bit more, tamping it down a few more times. We can get it level. There's a lot of sort of hills and valleys in it right now, so hopefully those little valleys we can fill in with some of the asphalt that we still have left over and tamp it down. We're just really going to focus on sort of the one big patch. We do have enough asphalt to do the whole area that we had tamped down gravel, but we're just trying to get one spot for a very specific reason. So hopefully we can get that through today. We have the tamper all weekend, which is nice. So today being Saturday, of course we have it today. We had it yesterday. We'll have it tomorrow. We'll have to drop it off Monday. But yeah, let's see how far we get today. we set down a second layer. Just finished tamping that down. It is looking a little bit better. There are still a few little low spots that we're just going to shovel some of the asphalt in place as we find those spots. It does need to be tamped down again. We were going to do it one more time just now, but we seem to be having some technical difficulties with the tamper. I don't know if it's just overheating. It is quite warm today. We're about 30 degrees today, so and obviously we're in direct sunlight right now. We had the shade this morning. And as the sun goes over the barn, we'll be in shade this evening. So we might try and come out again a little bit later this evening, try and tamp it down. We did run to the store a little bit earlier today as well, and we grabbed some sealant. So we're going to see how that works. We just want to get it, of course, as flat as possible, compact it down, get it as hard as we can. And then hopefully tomorrow morning, we can come out before the sun comes up and start putting some of that sealant down. It's supposed to seal it, sort of fill in any small little cracks, and then it's got like a rubberized coating on it as well, a non-slip coating. So hopefully if we put that down, it works. We'll see. It's definitely a very DIY project. We're kind of winging it as we go. It's kind of how we do things around here. We just wing it and hope for the best, and usually things turn out okay, but we'll see how this one turns out. Alright, so this is where we stand. It is Sunday morning. We just came out, we tamped down the asphalt one more time. Still have some ridges in there. That's just because it's uneven. I tried to sort of put some shovelfuls in some really low spots, and we tamped it down again. So we still have some low spots, but at this point I think we're just going to leave it and call it is what it is. We did use the hand tamper just to try and get some of the sort of the grooves, the ridges that the tamper made. So we've tried to make it as smooth as possible. There are still going to be some little ripples in there, but again, it's a DIY project. We're winging it as we go. We've never done anything like this. We don't necessarily have the proper equipment to do a larger spot like this, but for what we're going to be using it for, we're just gonna leave it. So we're gonna do the blacktop sealer now. We're just gonna let it dry. It is still a little bit wet. I'll show you here in a second, and then I'll show you what we're gonna use. It is really just a sealer for already paved driveways, just to sort of renew your driveway if it starts fading. But we're going to try and use it as a sealer on this, just see how it works. Just try to give us a harder surface. This might be hard to see just that it is wet. Of course, there is still some shady spots. The sun hasn't come over the big tree here in front of us, so it is starting to dry up. It is still a little bit wet, so we're going to just let this finish drying up before we apply this blacktop. This is what we're using, and the buckets are upside down because that is what the directions said to do. It said to leave it upside down before putting it on. So like I said, it's just driveway sealer for anybody that's looking to renew the look of their existing driveway. We're going to see how this works. Each bucket is supposed to do about 37 square meters, so we think we should have enough. It also says to apply it with a squeegee. We don't have a squeegee, so we're going to start with a roller, see how that goes. If it's not working out, I will run to the store, we'll grab a squeegee, and see if that makes a difference for us. Sludgy.
Hey? At the bottom of the whole thing?
Okay. I think that's why they
Yeah,
tip it upside down overnight, just so it mixes properly.
We need a better stir stick.
Not necessarily. I mean, we don't have a mixer to put on the end of the grill, do we?
We might have some for paint, but not.
That would probably do it. If we had something electric just to mix it up, like.
Yeah, we don't have anything that'll work really.
Really well. It's working.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's less lumpy than it was.
Yeah.
Coming out of the grill. A little splooshy. It definitely looks brown.
Are we worried about color at all?
No. Yeah.
Sweetie's not gonna help.
Yeah. Oh, it's just gonna work out the way we had hoped. Just too loose. So at the end of everything, it didn't work. I'm gonna turn the camera around here so you can actually see. Yeah, it just didn't go the way we had planned. So back to the drawing board. We'll just leave it as is. This actually is thick enough that we could actually just peel it back up. So we'll probably just peel it right off of the gravel. We had to give back the tamper already, so we don't have that anymore. So we'll peel this up, maybe try to just hand tamp that little spot down. It's hard enough for what we wanted to use it for. What our main objective here was actually to get a spot that Connor could come out and play basketball. I'm sure you've seen from a couple other videos that I've had in the past. He loves basketball. He plays basketball at school as well as a team outside of school. So that was sort of the main objective. That's what we had hoped, just to put a blacktop surface on here somewhere that he could bring his basketball net and shoot around. So we tested just the gravel or the asphalt itself with tamping it down the way we have it. It is hard enough. The ball does bounce, so it'll at least give him a surface that's not just gravel to come around and shoot around. So we'll go back to the drawing board. We'll see if there's any other products out there that we might be able to do with this asphalt. So it's ground up asphalt millings is what we are working with. just the recycled stuff that they have left over from doing people's driveways and roadways and stuff like that. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, throw them in the comments, because I'd love to know if you've tried something like this. We certainly have not. Didn't go, like I said, as planned, but we'll go back to the drawing board and see what we can do. So you can see here just how thick it was. We thought maybe if this worked out that we would go get more buckets and just do the same thing, but I mean, you can see it's peeling up. It's too thick. It's not what it's meant to do, and we thought we'd give it a shot. Didn't work out this time, but we'll see if there's another product out there.